In 10A, we're going to introduce the coordinate system, and we're going to be graphing lines. Number one, we ask which quadrant is point -3, -7 in. So here we have the coordinate plane, and this is the x-axis, and this is the y, and it divides the coordinate plane into 4 quadrants. Here's the first. It goes in the counterclockwise direction. Here's the second. Here's the third. And here's the fourth. So now we want to plot this point -3, -7. This is the x-coordinate and this is the y. The x direction is right-left and the y direction is up-down. So first we move -3 in the x direction. That's 3 to the left over here. And then we continue -7 in the y direction. That's 7 down. So we do -3 to the left and down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're here. So we're in quadrant 3. So that's the answer, quadrant 3. In number 2, we want to graph the line with slope -1/3 and through point 4, 1. So first let's start by plotting 4, 1. That's 4 to the right of 0. Here's 0. And 1 up. So that would be right here. Now a slope -1/3. That means we're going to start at 4, 1, and we're going to get to another point by going down 1 and right 3. Remember, the numerator is the up-down direction and the denominator is right-left. Negative would be down, positive up. And here negative would be left, positive right. Okay, so to get to another point, we're going to go down 1 from here. And we're going to go right 3. Okay, so here's where we land. And we can graph the line by just connecting these points. Okay, so here's our line, and we can see that the slope is negative. If we look left to right, this line is going down. So the slope is negative. In number 3, we want to find the slope of the line through these 2 points. So let's write down our formula for slope. So we subtract the y's on top, and the x's on the bottom. All right, let's line up our points. I'll do it over here. 8, 7, 5, -3. So I like to do that so we match up the y's and the x's in columns. All right, so subtracting the y's, we'll subtract 7, subtract -3. And subtracting the x's, we have x minus 5. So in the numerator, we have 7 plus 3. And in the denominator, 8 minus 5 is 3. So the slope is 10 over 3. In number 4, we want to find the equation of the line through this point and with this slope. So we had 2 formulas for the equation of a line. But I'm going to stick with y equal mx plus b. So the first thing we'll do is substitute in the -2 for m. So we have y equal -2x plus b. And now, in order to figure out what b is, we'll substitute 1 for x and -3 for y. So we'll put the 1 here, the -3 here, and that way we'll be able to solve for b. So -3 is equal to -2 plus b. And we see that b is equal to -1. So let's finish this equation. Y is equal to -2x, and we just have to fill in the -1. And here in 4b, we want to find the equation of the line through 2 points. So still, we're going to use y equal mx plus b again for the equation of the line. And we want to start by filling in m, the slope, and so we'll have to figure that out using our slope formula. So we're going to have to figure that out from y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And I'm going to line up the points like I like to do. All right, let's subtract the y's. 5 subtract minus 6, and subtract the x's. 2 subtract 3. So here we get 5 plus 6, and here we have minus 1. All right, so we have 11 over minus 1, or minus 11 for our slope. So let's fill that in. Y is equal to minus 11x plus b. All right, now we just have to figure out b. So we'll do that by substituting in either point. All right, let's say I just take this first one, and I'll put that for x and this for y. Okay, so for x I have a 3, and for y I'm putting minus 6. So we have minus 6 is equal to minus 33 plus b. And now just add 33 to both sides. And here we have 27 is equal to b. All right, so now we're ready to finish this. So we have y is equal to minus 11x plus 27. In number 5, we want the equation of a line with this slope and this y-intercept. Wait, let me make that a little clearer here. Okay, this slope and this y-intercept. Well, the y equal mx plus b form just requires the slope and the y-intercept, so we just have to fill in. So we'll fill in the 389 here and the minus 456 here, and that's all we have to do. Y is equal to 389x minus 456. In number 6, we want to find the slope and the y-intercept of these lines. Well, A is easy because it's in the form y equal mx plus b. So here's our m, and here's our b. So right away we can say that the slope is 9, and the y-intercept is minus 7, or in point form that would be 0, comma, minus 7. Okay, b is not in the form y equal mx plus b. We actually have to solve for y, so let's do that. We'll put it in the form. So let's first add 8x to both sides, just bringing it over to the other side of the equal sign. So here we have 5y is equal to 8x plus 2. Notice these are not like terms. We're not adding them. We're just squeezing this in here right before the 2. And we still have to divide by 5. So here we have y is equal to, and in front of the x we have 8 over 5. 8 over 5x plus 2 over 5. So there's our slope, and there's our y-intercept. So let's write that. M is equal to 8 over 5, and b is equal to 2/5, or in point form 0, comma 2/5. In number 7, we want to find x and y-intercepts of this line. So remember, the x-intercept has y-coordinate 0, and the y-intercept has x-coordinate 0. So to find the x-intercept, we're just going to set y equal to 0. So this is going to drop out. The 17y is going to drop out. And we end up with 5x equal 14. and we have the x is equal to 14 over 5. So that's the x-intercept, or in point form that would be 14 over 5, comma 0. To find the y-intercept, we set x equal to 0, so this term over here drops out, the x term, and we get 17y equal 14. And divide by that 17, and we have y is equal to 14 over 17, or 0 comma 14 over 17. All right, number 8, we want the equation of the line parallel to the y-axis. All right, let's draw a little picture. Here's the x and the y. Parallel to the y-axis, that's a vertical line. And remember, vertical lines have the equation x equal a number. So in our case, since the line goes through 7, 2, we'll just pick off the x-coordinate, and the equation is x equals 7. And now in number 9, we want to find the equation of the line perpendicular to the y-axis and through this point. So again, let's draw a little picture. Here's the x, here's the y. I'm just going to draw a line perpendicular to the y-axis. All right, so I see now we're talking about a horizontal line. Now horizontal lines have equations of the form y equal b. So in our case, our line goes through 5, 8. Here's the y-coordinate. So the equation of our line is y equal 8.